Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is Friday, it is June 11th, and I'm back for an update. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much. I've been busy in the garden. I've been busy stitching, although I don't feel like I've gotten a lot of stitching progress done. Most of my time is spent outdoors. My hair is so long. The last time I've gotten my hair cut was March 4th of 2020. I remember the day I got my hair cut. And not because of what's going on, as I moved to another state and my guy is over 2 hours away. So I just haven't had a chance to get to him, but look, like it just goes on and on. Sorry about that. You didn't need to see me up and close. But I'm gonna share with you what I've been working on. I'm gonna have some awesome pictures and footage of the garden. Things are growing. I have had rabbits visit me and eat a lot of stuff, so I've been replanting, and I'm always fine with that. It's just learning a new area that I'm in. And let's get started. In this video, I will be announcing the winner of the ornament that I'm giving away that is stitched in May. It's from the 2013 Just Cross Stitch ornament issue, and it is the Little House Needleworks piece there. And this was done on 28 count Harvest Moon by Luminous Fiber Arts, and I was just looking at my chart there. And this is the piece I'm giving away today, so that will also be in this video. That is the back, and it does say Cindy's Cross Stitch. So I'm super excited to give that away. I am working on the ornament for June. I'm not showing it yet, so you'll have to come back on the next video and I'll be happy to share that. I did stitch a gift for a friend. It was Melly Ellie. She has a YouTube channel. Melanie, hello. She got her gift. It was a Snoopy ornament, and I'm going to include a picture right here of what that looks like. She loved it. She was super happy. And there was a lot of background. It was even though it was a small piece, it was a lot of back stitching. I did the whole background, so it came out super cute. She's a Snoopy fan. I'm a Snoopy fan. It was perfect for her. She got it, she received it, she loved it. So I did do a full finish and mailed it out. So that's a good thing. The next thing that I've been working on, I had started this pattern, and it's called Summer Cottage. And everybody knows I love my sunflowers. This is by Elizabeth's Needlework, and there was a lot of embroidery stitching in this. I love embroidery. I think it's beautiful. It's not my aesthetic. So what I did is I did just the house. And it's got flowers here, and it's got the roof, and there's embroidery here, and it's just an ornament that I finished for me. So that's another full finish that I did complete. So I did have another finish there. The next thing I was working on, and I've seen a lot of people stitch this, but I definitely finished it different than everybody else, and I'm looking to see what I was stitching it on. I stitched it on 32 count French roast linen, and of course it is the 2021 Prairie Schooler. I did not do the trim border. I did not like that, and I didn't like the words Winter Woods. It just wasn't my aesthetic, so I left it out, and I finished it so different. It came out adorable. And look at that. Much bigger than an ornament. But look at how cute. There's the back. This is a pre-pieced wooden piece that I purchased on Etsy. And I did add a Christmas pick. I actually got that in Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has their fall and Christmas stuff out already. Not a whole bunch of Christmas, but definitely had picks, and that was definitely one of the picks. I finished it as a round, and it's different than everybody else's, and that's what I like. I don't like everything to look the same as everybody else's, so it came out super cute. So I fully stitched that and fully finished that. So I did get more done than I thought. I was working on another piece, but I got so little done on it, I'm really not even gonna show it. I didn't feel it was worth time. The next piece that I was working on, of course, sunflower seeds, stitching with the housewives. Priscilla, I had asked her, Priscilla, you're definitely doing sunflower seeds, right? And she said, yeah. I asked her a long time ago, so of course downloaded it. I started working on it the other day. Didn't get a whole lot done, but look at this piece of fabric. Is that not gorgeous? Just to see it like that. They're all so cute. But I started my sunflower seeds, and I'll be finishing that up soon. Super cute. Just added on to the other, and I'll add another one on the bottom before I get into fully finishing them all. I know, fully finishing, it's like, okay, you got to mentally prepare for that because you got to cut everything. And yeah, it's a task when you fully finish and you're doing it on an assembly line. So it makes it a little bit quicker, I think, than doing them individually. So, sunflower seeds, stitching with the housewives. I don't know how they stitch all they stitch. I can't keep up. And there's so much I want to stitch. And then they come out like 1, 2, or 3 designs every week. I'm like, there's no way I could ever keep up. And there's so many cute ones, so I totally get it. I don't know how they get everything done they get done. I do work a full-time job. I don't have the time they have, but still, even still, they're designing, finishing, upload. I mean, they're amazing. They really are. They have I give them a lot of credit for what they do. It's mind-boggling, and so happy for them. I mean, they started their business in 2020. Good for them. Kudos for them. They turned something that was bad into something great. All right, so what? I've made purchases. And some of the pieces, okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is 28 count Ren Cashel linen by Picture This Plus. I could not get this fabric for a year and a half. I looked everywhere, every site, nobody had it. And the reason why I was looking for it is I had started Fragments in Time. What year is this? Let me see. Fragments in Time, #1. Why is it not in? Let me see if there's a year on here. People, I don't have my glasses on. I don't know what year it is. It doesn't, it's not clear to me. If I find the year, I'll post it below in the notes. But I worked on these several years ago, and I had purchased all of the patterns, and I had done, I'll show them to you. AB. I did CD. IKL. I mean, it just goes down. And MN. MN. I'm sorry, I showed that one fast. And I had those 4 done, and I did not have fabric to finish the rest. And I couldn't find it. Lesson learned, I'll never do that again. And the fabric does match up pretty well. It's a little bit different because they're hand dyed. They're not ever the same. Lesson learned. Learn your lesson. I definitely learned my lesson on that. And I'm going to, I did purchase Butterfly Cloche. This was a new release from their online market this year. I love the butterflies. I don't know if I'll do the cloche part. I'll probably just do the butterfly part. But it's so cute. And I know some people started stitching this. I didn't. I want to. In my mind, it's done. Aren't they all done in our mind? The next thing that I purchased is Basket of Love by Cottage Garden. And this is the bunny. I'm going to take this one out of it because it's too shiny. There you go. How cute is that? Now, don't ask me how, but 2 got ordered and I got 2. I only need 1. I'm going to give 1 away. If you want one of these, definitely just put bunny in the comments below. I'll give this away on my next video. He's adorable. I love bunnies too. I don't know how I ordered 2. I think sometimes the computer just does what it wants on checkout. Because I would never order 2. And it wasn't like 2 and across, it was 1 and 1. I only ordered 1. I think it just doubled, put it in the cart. In the cart. So definitely giving that away. And then I got Stars and Stripes Forever by Annie B's. And you could see that one pretty good. And I did get all of the, I got the linen, I got all the threads, so I'm good to go. In my mind, this one's done already too. They're all done. And the next thing I got in my mail, I got this, maybe like a week ago. This is my punch needle and perimeter stitching magazine. And I've been getting these since they came out. It is definitely one of the best magazines on the market, in my opinion. It's so well made, heavy stock on the cards. And I didn't, as you see, I didn't open it. Here's the front and back. And I know some other people do this too. I thought it was just me. I savor it for when I really need to just sit. It's like a treat. It's like a piece of candy. You go, you want to sit, relax, open it up and just browse through everything and look at everything. And I haven't needed it yet, but maybe this weekend I will have time to sit, relax, and just enjoy my magazine. So that's something else I got in the mail. Those are all of the purchases I have been making. I've been busy out in the garden. Look at the footage. Things are growing. The sunflowers are getting taller every day. I love watching the garden grow. It still absolutely amazes me that I can plant seeds in the ground and watch them grow. Everything I planted in my garden, pretty much everything in the gardens except a couple of bigger pieces, I planted from seed. And I didn't start them and then plant them. I actually plant them in the garden. So some of them grow, some get eaten by bunnies, and then you plant more. But what I did is I purchased a little, it's like a greenhouse. It's really tiny. It's nothing big. If I had $1 million, boy, would my yard be a different yard. But it's a little tiny greenhouse. You put it together yourself. I can lift it up and carry it around everywhere I go. It's plastic and like metal trays and stuff. Super light, super portable, very easy to put together. And I did start things in there. And I'm not one who starts seeds in there and then transplants them in the garden. But this year I am, because I succession plant. You grow 1 week, you grow 1 week, and then you have something to plant and something to grow throughout the whole season. So I've been doing that, and I just planted seeds like 2 days ago, and they're all sprouting already. So super excited for that. It is, how are we in the middle of June? Where has time gone? I don't get it. Totally crazy. It is what it is. But I am excited for summer and everything's growing. To me, this is the most wonderful time of the year. I love garden season. I love seeing things grow. And somebody called me the garden whisperer. I'm not a professional gardener. I'm like everybody else. I think the most important thing in a garden is your soil. Go to a local nursery if you have that in your area. Some people do not. You have to go to the box stores, your Home Depots, your Lowe's. You use what you have in your area. The soil is the most important thing. And then, of course, the sun and water. My house is full sun. There is no shade except like in the back. That's where you would plant hostas and stuff like that. I can't plant them in the front. They would die. They need shade. You have to know if your plants need full sun or not. I planted a ton of perennials. Oh, the blanket flowers are so tall. They have buds on them. Grew those from seeds in a big planter I have outside. And you'll see that in the footage. They're going to bloom soon. They come back every year. Perennials come back every year. You only plant them once. They come back every year. Annuals you have to plant every year. And I'm telling you that because at some point in my life I didn't know that and nobody told me. So I try and plant as many perennials because they come back every year. So you do the work initially and then you reap those benefits every single year. I'm going to be posting a special video and it's going to be my top 10 favorites. I hope it's something that a lot of people in the YouTube community will do for Flosstube. Pick your top 10 and do a video on it. I'm going to be putting that out maybe in the next day or two. We will see. I've been busy. On my videos, on my last video, I stopped all commercials and I went to just view the video and there was commercials anyway. I could not believe you don't monetize, you don't want the commercials. And they put them anyway, so I'm going to do that anyway. I might as well get something for it. It's amazing. YouTube just does what they want. And hey, gotta just go with the flow sometimes. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their June. Pretty soon we'll be into July 4th. I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. And until we meet again, everyone, happy stitching. I did a birthday gift for someone out of this pamphlet. This is an old pamphlet. It's called Peanuts All Year Long. And I stitched them a birthday gift. And this is what I stitched. Look how cute this is. I did it in a frame finish. It's Snoopy. And this background was full. I ran out of yellow thread. It was a specialty thread from Classic Colorworks, and I had to order it at 123 Stitch to finish the gift. So they didn't get it on time, but it's Snoopy. It's super cute, and the black check ribbon looks awesome. And then the back just did felt and Cindy's cross stitch. So I'm gonna get this out in the mail today. Sorry it's late. I know you know who it's for. You'll have it by the time the video posts, but how cute is Snoopy? You can't go wrong with Snoopy. Happy stitching, everyone. Hi, everybody. I'm going to give you an update on the garden. This is a front planter where my mailbox is. I'm going to leave the mailbox number out, though. And as you can see, everything is growing good. This is one planter. And across the way is the other planter, so I'm going to show you that. This is the other planter. You got your petunias, and back here I planted a sunflower, so that will be blooming. And as you can see, that is the front garden. We got the side garden going all the way down the back, and I'm going to take you in closer. These were all started from seeds. These are blanket flowers. Look how tall they are. And this is from seed. I'm going to bring you in. You can see they all have buds. These will be blooming soon. I can't wait to see these bloom. These are going to look amazing. Got a hanging basket here. And in this spot here, this is the end of the driveway. And between the driveway, they had like a telephone pole, but then they had this big space in between. And what I did is I just put compost soil in here, and I grew sunflowers at the end of the driveway. Look at, they're starting to get big. I have some zinnias growing here. In the containers, I did tomatoes. These were started from seed, so I'm going to bring you around. These I all started from seed, and I only put 2 or 3 seeds, and they're all growing, so I will definitely be taking out some tomato plants and put them in other containers, because you really only need 1 per bucket, and they're growing really well. This one took the longest, this little baby. They're all different varieties, and there is the other one. This container I bought at Tractor Supply. And in the back, those are cucumbers, growing great. Everything in here started from seed. Then we have, next is spinach. And in the front here, pretty sure, I'll have to wait to see that comes up. I'm not quite sure what I planted there, I forget. I got my Rose of Sharon's growing here. And this is the side garden. Side garden, we do have the foxgloves. We got all the sunflowers are starting to grow now. I did have some rabbits eating stuff, so I did have to replant seeds. I start from seed, a lot of my stuff, but they're all growing now. Planted some zinnias back there. I just started those 2 days ago and they're all coming up. These are morning glories. And this is foxgloves, it's still growing. And I'm waiting to plant over here. I do plant in sections as things grow. So this is the side garden, and I'm going to take you over to the front garden. If you look up there, I have another galvanized tin there. I have my herbs on the left. Got my picnic table and flowers there, but I'll bring you up and show you that. Got my petunias. The sunflowers are starting to get tall. I got lettuce in all of the bins back there. Lots of sunflowers are growing here now. Zinnias. This is the butterfly bush. It's looking good. Up there I got cilantro in the container. All the way down you can see the sunflowers are getting bigger. That one back there is getting really big. Back in here, I do have morning glories. They're starting to get big. Zinnias. More zinnias and sunflowers growing back here. If you take a look all the way down, I built these gardens myself this year. A lot of stuff I'm doing in containers this year, so it doesn't take much. And I'm going to take you close up to the lettuce. I grew lettuce in these containers. I did drill holes at the bottom. These containers I bought at Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off. The most important thing about the containers is getting good organic compost soil. The soil is the important thing, but it's super easy to grow lettuce. They just need water and sun. Cilantro, growing great in here. Very happy with the container gardens. And I'm going to bring you down to the other side. These are my herbs. These come back every year. I don't do anything with these. Peppermint, spearmint, lemon balm, got sage, oregano, and rosemary there. Over here in this container, I'm doing all flowers. So we got sunflowers and zinnias. Got some marigolds coming up there. So these all started from seed. I got oregano over here and my basil in that container. Container gardening is very easy for anybody looking to do it. And like I said, the most important thing is your soil. And I'm going to show you, I built this tiny little, I'll show you, give me 1 second. This is a tiny little greenhouse. It was a kit. It wasn't expensive. It's not heavy duty. I could pick this up with one hand and bring it wherever I want. I did ground it with a stone at the bottom because it will blow away. But I started these seeds the other day, 2 days ago, and I got different types of sunflowers growing in there, zinnias. I did have some rabbits that ate some stuff out of my garden, so I just replanted, and I'm okay with that. But I'm starting it in here. I do want to let you know, everybody says, oh, I'm the garden whisperer. I just practice and experiment like everybody else. I'm definitely no expert. Your soil is the important though. Find local nursery. If you only have box stores, that's what you have to work with. But if you could find a nursery in your area, you might pay a little bit more, but go there, see what they have. And that is an update on the garden. I'm looking forward to seeing everything bloom soon. And until we meet again, everyone, happy stitching and happy gardening. It's the most wonderful time of the year.